Hi guys, this is Vanya with RC Alley. Welcome to the video. Today in front of me I have my B6D that I run in stand-up configuration. I'm switching to laydown and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about why I'm doing that and what parts I'll be using to do so to make my car work well. Alright, let's get started. So this is what my B6D looks like right now. Pretty basic, white springs all around, 32.5 weight associated oil in the front, 30 weight in the rear. I'm running a 17.5 Tecan motor. I do have a fan on it. Battery's pretty forward. I am running the long shock tower in the rear. So a little bit more travel with the long shock bodies. You gotta do, if you do one, you gotta do both. You can't just upgrade to the big shock tower and keep running the shorter bodies. You gotta get the bodies too. And yeah, Savox servo, Reedy 1000Z SC. So pretty basic, and the car feels great. It's very easy to drive. Pretty much anybody that grabs my controller says it's pretty easy to drive. Maybe pushes a tiny little bit, but I personally don't mind that. The question then is, why would I switch to a laydown if this car feels great still? Well, a few months back now, my local indoor track switched dirt, so they hauled out the old dirt and put new dirt in, and it's very high grip now. And what I've noticed, yes, my car is easy to drive and it does feel good, but my lap times are way off, and I was no longer competitive with the setup that I have right now. So that's really the main reason I'm switching. So this new high traction dirt, lap times are a lot quicker, corner speed is a lot quicker, and that's where I notice my car is slacking. Like, I just cannot get in and out of corners as quickly as some of the guys running laydown transmission setups on their B6s. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for why I'm switching. Now, I did get some parts to do this, and now I'm going to lay them out real quick and show you what they are. Alright, here are all the parts, starting with the actual laydown conversion. This comes with a motor plate, waterfall, gearbox, everything you need to actually make the car a laydown. And then setup wise, I'll start over here with a 67mm CVA kit. That's just for increased rear support when you're running low ride heights. So that's just a setup thing. I think it'll work out well on our track. And then when you get that, you gotta get the aluminum rear hubs that actually support the longer dog bones. You can't run the longer dog bones with the stock hubs. Here I got some gray springs. I didn't have any gray. I thought I might need something a little heavier or stiffer. And then the pistons I'll be using are these 3 by 1.4. So rumor is I might have to drill out a 1mm hole on each of those to get them to work right. We'll see. I'll have to test that out. Moving on, I'll be running the gull-wing arms now. I did get the hard ones. The hard A-arms do tame the car quite a bit. So when you get the gull-wing arms, and if you have the B6D, you have to get the shock tower that matches. It'll change the geometry if you use the other shock tower, and honestly, I'm not sure how that'll perform. I've never mismatched shock towers and A-arms, so I did get a gull-wing shock tower since I will be running the gull-wing arms. Alright, and then the big change will be this chassis. This is a version 2 chassis, so what Associated did is I believe changed out all these cutouts so it has different flex, And then the way you know if you have a version 2 chassis is this associated logo that you can clearly see right there. The version 1 did not have that. All right, and I do have one more thing that I just got as a little extra. It's these little servo washers. You put these at the, like where you attach the servo, and it just keeps it a little bit more centered. And it saves the, I'm not sure what they're called, but like the little eyelets where you put the screw where you mount the actual servo, it saves those on the servo. So yeah, I think for a few bucks that this costs, it'll be a pretty nice upgrade. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in again. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. If you have, give us a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll be sure to keep creating content just like this. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.